Put him up against the Gooz. I think the Gooz wins.
God damn it! Mohandas.
John Mohandas, referee, and Drunk Bruce playing puppet with him.
By the way,
I don't know who those other two guys are either, but they're just here.
I got a pile, by the way.
You got a pile?
It's a poop. I'm gonna leave on that dude in Japan. Actually, he might.
Oh, careful! He might like it.
He might like it. Yeah.
He's into weird stuff. Japan is weird. That's why we don't do shows anymore. The Japanese are tough to deal with.
They really are. No, we're guys.
Anyway, here we go. The Gooz in the orange. Melvin in the uncomfortably short and comedically short gold with the single purple knee pad. I guess that's supposed to be wacky or something.
Got some loose knuckle going on there. Like
he does have some serious whatever you said. And going for trading is standing toe to toe with the Gooz. The Gooz has punching power. Let me tell you that. Like him or not, all of his fights have been finished by knockout or TKO. 8 wins by a TKO or knockout. 1 loss by knockout. Patrick Melvin, on the other hand, 1 win by decision. The rest of them by knockout or TKO. 1 loss by TKO. Steve Bonaventure of all people.
It happens.
It happens once in a while. Meanwhile, the Gooz looking to defend his title for the first time. In a fight where it's not Gooz versus Thunderbird. That's the thing. We can't just... There's other contenders. There's other middleweights who are trying to work their way up the rankings. There's a middleweight contender tournament coming up at HCL 43. Thunderbird versus Pasquale locally is going to be for a title shot at HCL 42, so we could have a 4th meeting. If the results fall the right way, we could have Gooz versus Thunderbird a 4th time. And like him or not, Randy, that's going to be a great fight. Could be Melvin versus Thunderbird. Could be either of these two guys versus Fernando Pasquale. We don't know yet.
That'd be fun, actually.
Pasquale versus the Gooz. I know Pasquale and Melvin have not fought yet. I don't believe. I'm looking at my notes. The Gooz has not fought Fernando Pasquale yet, so it could be that. It could be Caramel Thunderbird against either of these two. I don't think Melvin's fought Thunderbird yet either. If that happens that way, we'll know one of those two fighters. Oh, and the Gooz starts out strong.
On the cage.
Big uppercut from the clinch, and Melvin is just covering up. He's cowering. He's cowering like he just did a terrible set of Uncle Vinny's. But he's coming back. He's coming back with a big one. He's trying to knock him dead.
Pasquale and him can have a fight to see us comically short or short shorts.
Oh, and Melvin striking some more. He's got the Gooz wobble.
Oh, shit.
Oh, he drops him. 10 seconds to go. Can he finish it up? The Gooz.
Oh my God, saved by the bell.
And there's the horn for round 1. Patrick Melvin.
So you're going to have to keep jabbing in.
Nearly got the finish.
Short, and then
try to spin him around. Don't let your back sit on the cage, okay? Need some more? Bitten.
Good. And you're listening. Can you hear me? Perfect. That's all we need.
Randy, we could have had Patrick Melvin, HCL Middleweight champion. We were seconds away potentially from that happening.
I would have jumped out a fucking window.
You're handling the Gooz as champion pretty well.
But
I know you don't like him, but he puts on great fights. You actively hate Patrick Melvin.
It's not Ralph Marshall as champion. It's close. So it's not as much hatred, but if fucking Patrick Melvin gets a belt, I'm jumping out a window.
So you've got to stay on balance.
Probably on the first floor because I'm a pussy.
You can't stop.
Fair. Well, defenestrations be damned. We're going to a second round. We are scheduled for 5-minute rounds. The way these guys are swinging, we're not going to go 5 rounds.
Let's go, guys. Fight.
Here we go. Gooz, Melvin, round 2. That might have been enough for Melvin to win round 1. He nearly put him away. Had the Gooz come back. He's got up against a clinch already. He did well. Oh, there's a knee right away. 30 seconds in.
Oh, bouncing well.
Admiring his work. And just starts going to town. Melvin has to circle off the cage while he does so. And these two just going toe-to-toe. What a fight this is. Mohandas ready to step in at any moment's notice. You don't want any of these guys to get seriously injured, take any damage more than they need to call this fight. But of course, if that happens, hey, it happens. You get your.
Oh!
We have a rule where we let you take a couple free shots on an unconscious guy. Oh, and Melvin goes down, scrambling, grabbing the neck, pulling down, breaking the posture of the Gooz. And this is a dangerous spot for Melvin. The Gooz has finished fighters from this. Melvin going for a Kimura.
If he makes him tap, I swear to God.
Never seen him go for that before. And the Gooz trying to fight this out.
He's smart enough to know how to do one.
And just uses sheer power. He definitely overpowers Melvin. Just brute strength to get out of that. Oh, and he just rocks his head back with that one punch. The punching power the Gooz has from the ground pound is deadly. It is absolutely vicious. He can finish guys from positions that most fighters can't. And Melvin gets up. I don't know if that's the smartest move, but you got out of the ground and pounded the Gooz. Maybe that's the best chance you have. He did pretty well in the first round. Minute 45 to go. More clinch work. This benefits the Gooz. He is so strong from that clinch, that dirty boxing. Throwing a couple little uppercuts. Not doing a lot of damage, just keeping busy, keeping Melvin from striking, from moving his position. It's a matter of just asserting your dominance, Randy.
You said ass.
I think I said asserting, but, close enough. And Melvin going with the clinch, trying to back down the Gooz. He's got to use leverage. Can't just overpower the Gooz. He's so strong. And he's got him up against the cage. Oh, but Gooz pushes him off and circles out. But Melvin going back to it. He's trying to just finish it up. 10 seconds to go. You hear the clackers. That was Kyle Jetterman on the clackers. And John Mohandas tells us we are 2 rounds in the books. Randy, that's got to be one apiece, I think, now. I think the Gooz might have taken that round.
I think so, yeah.
I'm glad that you're at least not telling me you don't care. It's a main event.
No, I care. I want fucking Patrick Melvin as a champion.
That's true, you don't.
Fuck that.
The facts are true, by the way, for those of you who have been hearing. You saw all the interviews we had with Patrick Melvin on Fight Weekend. Of course, it's a main event. It's a huge title fight. Both these guys are in the spotlight. The Gooz doing a lot of radio interviews. Patrick Melvin trying to just get his act over. After every question he answered, he then followed up with a big pause, a big pregnant pause, and then said, "Get it?" He's trying to get it over as his catchphrase. We've got 2 catchphrases here. We got "No is funny" and "Get it?"
No, we have 3 of them. I'm in a world of shit.
What's the third one, Randy?
Are you ready?
Well, that's Slim Lindley, who was not in this fight.
Well, I see what you mean. Like, there's 2 catchphrases here.
We got a battle of catchphrases. We got "No is funny" versus "Get it."
I see what you mean. Okay.
I don't like either of them. They're both terrible. But the Gooz, when it comes to fighting, these guys are excellent at it. Funny or not, they know how to handle a fight. And the Gooz going back to the clinch. Excuse me?
What?
Oh, never mind. Oh, nice
hook.
Oh, big name by the Gooz. Oh, he's trying to finish him off. Goes to the body and head. Oh, Melvin just collapses. He is trying to finish this. Is the Gooz.
That's it.
Mohandas says it's over.
Very anticlimactic, but you know what? It's fucking over. Good.
The Gooz retains and is still your HCL Middleweight champion. Randy, what a fight.
That was a
thing,
The
Gooz puts him away with a TKO.
He tried.
And the punchline, not a good one for Patrick Melvin. And I gotta say, Gooz hit more than the post on that one. He scores a TKO. Shots in the back of the head. Oh, that one right in the jaw. Unprotected.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee
And
Dan
the
Murgliata
Gooz
has called a stop to
is
this
the winner.
contest.
Let's hear it officially. As Ashley Girl's name is going to deliver the championship title around the waist of the Gooz.
Belt, bitch, and janitor.
And the winner by
Ashley Girl's name.
And still the UFC.
I understand that Ashley Girl's name is a huge fan of Winslow and the Gooz, which I believe is now just he's been fighting so much that he can't. Winslow's been doing his own show now. I mean, he comes on as a guest. It's now just Winslow's Wacky Wake Up Shack. out in South Tucson. But the Gooz, we don't need to talk about that any more than we need to.
Yeah, please
South
do
Tucson's
not.
got their own stuff going on. We